big season, huh? Yeah. I'm excited to get a batch because I want to make a pie.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand. 2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. What a treat for this team. 2 straight games, Greg, in the Big Apple. An extra night or 2 in New York City, not bad.
And no one is complaining about this trip. I spent a few years here. New York is just a special place. Best food in the world, and I'm sure this team has had some awesome dinners.
They're facing off for the first time this year.
Definitely going to be interesting to see how MP has prepared and gets established offensively and defensively early on.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Nash. He's out there with Ball, and it's Big Dog in at the small forward spot. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And it's Miller with the jam.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against New York.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field, you don't have your best stuff, still you find a way to gut out a win.
I'm coming.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Wembanyama looking it over. Pass to Miller. Miller outside, takes the three. He can't hit that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies teams.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Here's Bates after the made shot from Big Dog. Lets it fly. Bates, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Here's Bates. 9 points last game out. Five to shoot, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Memphis. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both good from the line that time. Memphis leading by 5. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Big Dog, covered by Miller. Big Dog, no good. And it's Wright with the ball for Brooklyn. It's tipped, stolen by Ball. Here's Big Dog, finished off the break. Big Dog's got 13.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Here's Wembanyama. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Big Dog, Wembanyama with the rebound. Nets trail by 5. Miller, the pass to Wembanyama. Pass to Bates. "59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The layup missed. Here's Big Dog, covered by Miller. Here's Big Dog. Here's Avanti. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Bates. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Wembanyama outside. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, Wembanyama. He's coming off a 28-point game against New York.
And don't discount the defensive presence, guys. He racked up 3 blocks for the game.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 7. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from. For the
Please.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He scored 35 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Nets trail by 9. Wembanyama with it. He has 6. A pass to Forbes. Forbes inside the line. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Madsen. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Passes it to Big Dog. Shakes him. Second chance shot. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Pass to Ford. Nets passing it around. Here's Wembanyama. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
Wide open. Shots good by Big Dog. Big Dog's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Let's keep it up.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your...
And a new group out there. On the floor for the Nets. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
Take a look at Big Dog. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
The voting is just about over, so we'll keep updating you on how it's going. Some very deserving names at the top of this year's list.
Yeah, no problems with the voting thus far. I think the fans and media have done their homework and picked the best shooters in the league.
Boy, you like what MP has been able to do offensively. He's putting a ton of pressure on right now.
And it's right missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
1:37 left in the first half. Here's Big Dog. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Miller. Here's Big Dog. 35 points for him last game against Detroit. 4 on the clock. A second chance effort. Here's McLeod. Out to Nash. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Nash has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Nets trail by 16. Timeout called, the Nets. One of the great stories here, Big Dog getting it done today.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for Bradley. Kemp's checked in for the Grizzlies. Can they get it? He can't get that one to fall.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
To the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
In transition, here come the Nets. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A baseline J and another basket for Memphis.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him. And his team.
The kick out to right. Pass to Bates. And here's Miller. Wembanyama sets a screen for Miller. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Miller. And that's now 10 points for Victor Wembanyama. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey, folks, they're extremely active. I mean, relentless on the boards, getting a lot of 50-50 balls. Great work ethic.
And now, something that gets a lot of publicity. Who could be qualified? And that concludes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So on the floor for Memphis. Nash is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Big Dog, and it's McLeod in at the 4 slot.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Bates. He has 6. Wembanyama outside. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's Big Dog, covered by Miller. Wing shot on the way, and another miss by Memphis.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Wembanyama outside. And the pass to Miller. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Big dog. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. He's off on the first. No good on the second free throw.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the dunk by Wright.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Puts it up from 12. And that one is hammered home.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Big Dog. The kick out to Ball. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
There's a good screen. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 6 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Big Dog. Missed inside.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Another shot. Rebounded by the Nets.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Right, the pass to Bates. Pass to Wembanyama. Miller outside. Sinks the triple. Miller's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, you can definitely see a difference.
Right outside. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
There's Big Dog, covered by Miller.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Bates. He's got 6.
Go
11 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. Miller with a screen on Ball. Bates passes to Miller. Fires the 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish.
Checked in for the Nets. Big Dog, he's checked in for Memphis. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
I see him.
Tries it from the top of the key. Jacks up a three. Here's Sessions. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 14. Boyd out there with Miller. Then it's Madsen. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And the basket is good. Madsen's got 4 this quarter. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Here's Big Dog. Jams it in off the great move.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Timeout called, the Nets.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And Memphis making a change here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, he was calm when he told the team, if we play hard, we'll win this game. Let's keep the effort level up defensively. A coach talking about defense? Crazy. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Count it. Nets trail by 14. Here's Wembanyama. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Nets passing it around, and here's Miller outside.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Bates passes to Miller. Here's Wembanyama. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Big Dog the pass to Ball. Hits it from 3-point range. Ball's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Big Dog.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Takes it inside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Pass to Miller. Will it go? Wembanyama, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Shot's good by Big Dog.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
From outside the arc, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fan.